Given an integer array nums, move all zeros to the end of it. While maintaining the relative order of the non-zero elements, note that you must do this in place without making a copy of the array. So we have example 1 here. Input, it's our nums array, which is this list over here. Output, and we see that our numbers are here before we start, have our zeros here. So this example is very easy, so we have 0, 0. So we'll use 2 pointers in this. Use 2 pointers. Could you minimize the total number of operations done? Yes. So our last pointer, last 0, last index pointer. So if it's a 0, then last 0 index. Let's call last 0 index pointer equals to 0. So let's name it for current. This will be our next pointer. Current in the range of the length of nums. If nums current is not equals to 0. So for example, here we're going to start from here. If this is not equals to 0, then we swap places with this. So in this case, it's going to be, because our non-pointer. So let's get into this. So nums, let me copy and paste this. And then nums current will be equals to, we'll swap places. So nums current equals to nums. So for example here, once we get here, the 0 point is still here. We're going to swap these two. Boom and boom. And last pointer. And we add 1 to it. So after we swap this and this, so for example, we're going to go, let's start over again. So if current, for first iteration, we start index 0, both of these are 0, so this one will be 0, 0. And this is not, this is equals to this, so we don't do anything. So we move to the next iteration. So current is here, last 0 index pointer is still here, and this is not equals to current is not equals to 0, so we swap these. So 0 last index will now become this, and the values will swap. This one, hold on, this will become this, and this will become this, and then we'll move this over here. So the last pointer will now become an index 1. And then we move on to the second, for our current pointer will be here. So this, now we're going to check. So this is still equals to this. It's not equal, so this does not meet this case. So we move on to the next one. And our last pointer is still here. So this, so this is not equals to 0. So that means we're going to take, swap these values out. So our last pointer is still here, so boom, boom. Swap these two values and move on to this one now. And now our other current will be here. Once we move to the next iteration, current pointer will be here, and then last index pointer will will now swap with this. This will become this, and this will, our current point, this 12 will come here, and this 0 will come here. And that's how we have this, and that's basically it. And then we move on to this. So let's submit to see if it's going to. N has been accepted. It's a simple problem, and the time complexity is O of n. And space complexity of O of 1. Let's submit to see if it's going to pass all cases. And it's been able to pass all cases quite efficiently. Now, time complexity is confirmed O of n. Space complexity of 1, because we're using constant variables. And that's it for this simple problem.